I hope you're doing super well. I'm really excited about today's video because it's kind of a surprise video. I'm working on a new collaboration with Reedsy, which is an online platform that helps self-published authors publish their books. It gives them the chance to find editors to edit their stories and also designers to design the front and back covers of their books, and helps them with marketing, and then it also gives them a chance to get reviews done by booktubers like myself or online bloggers who write reviews about books. And I'm really excited to talk about today's book because I am so happy this book was good. I really wanted my first review to be a good review, and I have to thank whoever sent me this book because I'm not gonna lie, I actually searched for it, clicked on it, and said, that sounds interesting, and started reading it. So first I'm going to go into a little bit of a synopsis about the book, what the book is about, and then I'll actually go into my review. Today we're going to be talking about The Preserve for Enchanted Creatures by Amanda Marisol. This, again, like I said, I'm so happy I really like this book. Don't worry, there will be no spoilers in this review because I would really love for you guys to read this one because it's just so delightful. The Preserve for Enchanted Creatures is about a young girl who ends up having her mother kidnapped by kind of the bad guy, the dark entity in this book. And she kind of blames her father. She just is angry at the world and is doing everything she can to get her mother back. And during that time, she actually gets sent to the school to preserve for enchanted creatures to take care of the enchanted creatures that are part of their world. While she's there, she ends up meeting two of our other characters. One's a troll and one's a wizard, and they're absolutely delightful. And during the time, she gets sent on a mission with these two characters to go rescue these paper cranes that hold the answer for immortality. During this adventure, she ends up having to confront her emotions, the dark entity, and also her friendships. All around, very interesting book. I love the fact that we don't just get a good picture of who our characters are, but I have to say, if I'm reading a book about creatures, I want to know what these creatures look like, and I want the book to be packed full of creatures. And this author, Amanda, did absolutely amazing. We have creatures all over the place. We're talking about all sorts of different creatures, and the imagery is just so fantastic. I love her imagery throughout this book, and it's really a delight. It's almost as if you can see the creatures in front of you. And that's one of the best parts about a middle grade book, but also I think this could be a really good book for young adults and also adults who love this kind of fantasy lightheartedness. We start off by meeting our characters, and I also have to praise our author about the fact that they represented the LGBTQ+ community. We have a wizard who is non-binary, and we have a troll who is also gay, and it's full of so much love. And we also get a picture of the reality of how that can affect people's families and how some people may not receive the love they deserve. And I'm so happy to be able to see the friendships build in this book, and you really get to see that, and I appreciate that from the author. And I think we also get a really good look at the emotions characters feel, the true emotions that we also feel. And so we're not just, like I said at the beginning, we're not just battling this entity, but we're also battling this fact of raw emotion that we have, and how it's not easy to handle some of our emotions, and how we can be so angry and we don't know how to control that, and we don't know how to put it away. And it shouldn't be put away. We should feel our emotions. And it's really interesting to see how the author talks about that through the story and through our main character, Mellia. And then we also get, of course, our bad entity, our dark entity, and we get to see our characters go through these problems and working on solving them. And then we also get the fact of this friendship and seeing how this friendship develops. It's not just like, oh great, we're all friends, ha ha ha. It's actually a developing relationship throughout the story. So we have these three large ideas, three large subjects that I think can be very difficult to describe. And I think Amanda did a great job describing these through also a fun, whimsical book that is very lighthearted, but also heavy. I know that's hard, but there's parts of it that are really lighthearted and really sweet. And then you also have some that are really hard and also heartbreaking. And I think that's part of life, and I really appreciate the fact that Amanda was able to include that in her story without making it all Meh. I do have to say, if you like Legend and Lattes, like the coziness of that, I did get that cozy feeling inside this story as well, the Preserves for Enchanted Creatures. I got the coziness and the friendshipness and the building blocks that I also felt in Legends and Lattes. So if you like that book, I think you would actually like this one as well, even though it's written for middle grade. Like I said, I think young adults could really enjoy this one, and people also my age. It's a very sweet story that's just a really good, enjoyable one. So for me, I think I would give it a rating of 4. I'm kind of really sad that I don't have a physical copy of this book because it was just such a delight, and it's something I'd probably reread again. And I'm waiting now for the second one to come out, which it's so hard to read a series and not know when the second one will be coming out. But I do have to say I'm really excited to see that one. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. I'm going to leave a link to the Amazon for this book down in the description below if you want to check it out. I completely recommend this book for people who are young adults or in middle grade, so any fantasy-loving reader is going to enjoy this one very much. So until next time, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know if you have any questions or thoughts about this book, and I'd be happy to hear them. And until next time, I don't know when I'm going to do another one of these Readsy reviews, but a new video will be coming out either on this Thursday or Friday, and we're going to be talking about some fun things then as well. So until next time, you guys, I hope you have a fantastic day, a wonderful Tuesday, and I'll see you guys soon. Ciao!